everybody, how's it going again? As you could probably see, the quarter soon, I leveled up to level 9. Because if you watch part 2, you might notice that the boss that keeps spawning, guys, he's pretty good for farming. Because I may have farmed 2 whole levels with it. So we can make sure we get through this boss. Because like a lot of these bosses, I would advise doing co-oping. Because a lot of them are easier when you're doing them co-op. As well, the word co-op's supposed to mean it's supposed to make it easier. Also, for any of you people that play Wii U, or any of my friends that remember this, remember on Nintendo Land, the Pikmin game? This guy reminds me of one of the Wollywogs. And remember how the Wollywog boss went like in his DX form and like the speed of God? Oh, by the way, what I'm saying right now, no joke, he actually goes at the speed of God. Yeah, I'm not joking right now. He's actually going at the speed of God. And I warned my friends, because I've seen YouTubers fight him, that he's going to go at like the speed of God. They didn't listen. All of them died. And since you share hearts in that game, I died. So we lost like 2 hearts at the very beginning, which means we only have 4 hearts left because they give you a super big heart at the beginning. So yeah, and then we ended up dying. Yeah, well, we did beat him later. It was actually pretty hard because of how fast. Like, just look up Nintendo Land Wollywog boss. And like try to look for his DX form so it looks like glass, if that helps you at all. And just look at how fast that moves. Also, a YouTuber that I'd recommend if you want to see that, they're called We2Play. They're pretty cool guys, if you ask me. So yeah, just go watch like their series because they did like a whole series of every Nintendo Land game and all the bonus stages. So yeah, okay, this is the boss. He's probably one of the only bosses in the game that requires any form of strategy. When he spits this thing out, you want to tap it. You want them to load that up and try to keep him in there. Then he'll get dazed, and then you just whack on him. Do it shortly after, and when he's about to punch, try to get out of the way. Just some try. What I like to do is I don't like to use anything. By the way, this attack, he'll just sort of rush towards you and try to hit you with his thumb. I was gonna do another puke. Now, but when you're not on anything, it's actually a lot harder to hit him. Both with the cannon chip and the barf. I forget what it's called. I've never had a cat. I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen that cat have a hairball. Hairball, that's what they're called. That is what they're called. True fact, that's what they're called. By the way, once you get this XY attack, and it does sort of like a normal thing, and then it does like an uppercut, make sure you just do Y, all on bosses like this. Just make sure you keep spamming the Y button. Same thing with enemies, just like get in the air teens a bit. Air, as some YouTubers say. And I'm not joking, I've heard way too many YouTubers say that. Yeah, and you can still do a ton of damage. But you are able to do it without the XY combo, but it's harder if you do have the XY combo. I think I meant to say that backwards. Look, a dead guy's body. Just what I needed at this exact point. Oh, this guy's almost dead. This guy's almost dead. This guy's almost dead. I'm not close to dead because my main focus is health and HP and strength. So it'll take a while for me to die. I can tell you that much. Okay, and now he's dead. Just watch him sink. By the way, that boss's name is a pun. It's called a catfish. I don't know why. But yeah, this is one of the few water levels in the game. By the way, I have allowed myself to use any pet that I have had save files. So like, you know all these pets I had that I showed you in episode 3? I've allowed myself to use any of them. My preferred one, personally, is the goat. Because he like chop. But I'll let the lady over here give an explanation. Rammy knocks enemies down. Also, there is every single pet in the entire game has a name. And they're all pretty bad if you ask me. Only some of them are actually semi-good. Also, you know that bear? Like the weird panda bear that was riding that ginormous catfish? Well, they're an enemy. They're also an enemy you can unlock and play as yourself. Now, I'm going to tell you the way to tell this. First of all, if they're carrying weapons, that's a pretty good tell. So, if they use like magic like that, that usually means they can be. But even enemies that never use magic in your face can still become ones. Like the thief, for example. By the way, saying the thief really isn't that much of a spoiler. Because if you look at some of the screenshots of this game, like the little Xbox One like screenshots part, it shows him. Also Snake Guy. Because I forget the name of him. He's a boss. That's all I remember. I do remember him. Also, you can actually fight and become most bosses and fight the enemies. Even some like the really final bosses even become enemies. Also, fun fact, we're about to actually fight the enemy that gives you ramming. Is that just a little cool thing? Yeah, see what I'm talking about? Just like the spamming Y thing. This is the guy I'm talking about. By the way, enemies with that little banner on the back usually means they will open you up with a spam X thing, where you have to just keep spamming the X button. By the way, this tornado attack, use the AA combo. That's my, or try to use magic, but it's pretty hard. Now there's 2 Rammies. Wait, what happens when I defeat him? Because when you defeat him, he's supposed to drop Rammy. That's a good question. I never really thought of that. But yes, enemies that have banners on their back, they'll open you up. They'll open up with the thing where you have to keep spamming the X button. So yeah, that's how you know if you're gonna do that. It's a helpful fact to figure out. Also, they like use their fish as bows. Also, I don't know why fire still works in the rain. Also, fun fact, if you haven't been able to tell already, because like the little clouds that are coming off them and the magic they've been shooting, they are of the wind element, which none of the Castle Crashers have. So yes, every enemy gets their own specific element. Actually, it might be a redesign of Red's lightning. Don't ask why he has lightning. Don't ask. Orange is fire. I just always thought that was. Oh, I've never dodged those guys because I forget about them every time. That time I forgot about them, but I was able to dodge them at least. By the way, for big guys like these, even if they do have banners on their backs, they won't open you up with the spamming X thing. And my preferred strategy against big guys is to use your RT and B that you get from your first magic level. Because like on the magic like XP bar, there's a couple like dials. And like that shows how much it is. Like how much more. Also, I figured out I'm able to record to about 15 videos, 15-minute videos. So basically, I'm back to the YouTube cap limit all the way back in like 2010. This is the only part where you actually need to use block. Otherwise, they'll just keep pushing you back over and over. And once you get to here, you don't have to worry. But basically, just block and then jump, 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 and just keep doing that. Then you can get this guy from behind until crank it really slowly because he's scared. And that guy will actually never get off of it. Some fun little fact. I think we actually might be able to beat this part. Well, actually that's a no. We'll get to well actually, I'm not going to spoil it. But also, most enemies that look like Castle Crashers size, you can fight as. And there's all different ways to unlock them. For example, some of them you have to kill a certain amount of times. Some of them you just need to do their levels. But there's a lot of different ways. This is like one of the only times that the game does this. I'm pretty sure that's one of the only times. For a good chunk of the game too. But that does appear later, now that I remember. Well, you guys have been able to see this all. Also, yes, those guys are elements like the grass, like the wood/grass/earth element, and the ice element. Pretty sure there's no fire or anything like that, though. Pretty sure there's no fire or ice, or fire or like lightning or water or anything like that. Also, shouldn't like there just be a water one, so then you'd be able to use lightning and water? I don't know. Free experience points, thanks. I always have to make that joke when I'm fighting those little bats. Also, I turned Gore off, even though there's still pretty obviously blood. Also, in this cave is the most disgusting boss in the game. Because I think these little slimes are cute, even though they'll try to mind control them. Does anybody remember that one Minecraft mod where it had like the slimes that like jump on your brain and they're called like mind control slimes? Basically, those are that. That's what these are. Also, when they start to do that, that means they're dying. So they're a pretty big time. Also, they have a ton of HP. Like when I first fought these guys in like my first playthrough, these are the guys that really made me have to get more HP in defense. Also, look at my health bar. If I didn't upgrade all the HP in defense, I'd be dead. The only thing that you really ever need to upgrade in this game is health and defense. Oh, so if I just like keep pressing X, like yeah, if you keep pressing Y, they can't actually harm you. Which means if you're not doing the Let's Play on a certain time limit, you can actually just sit there and press Y and you can just wait for them to die. Because when you're close enough to an enemy and press Y, you throw them. And they're jumping, and they're trying to jump on top of my head, but I'm just throwing them off of it. The minute they touch it. I'll try to show on top of them. No, you're not attacking. Also, like when you throw them, and sometimes when you attack them, they don't have damage numbers. I never actually figured out why. This is the most disgusting boss in the game. Hey, me asking what makes it so disgusting. I think that's all I need to do. By the way, this guy, he does spawn like some bats on every occasion. Also, he'll try to lick you. Bloody lick you. It's like a Bloody Mary, except licking. It's like licking you. That sounds so wrong. I think it's oh yeah, I used my health. Oh shoot! Oh, I'm dead. But basically, you guys are basically seeing everything about that boss. Just on every occasional time, he'll just sort of spit out 2 bats, and that's it. And you can kill them in 1 hit. So I don't really know why they exist. So bye for now. See you guys later.